You guys realize this digital ID nonsense is going to be mandatory if you want to be able to work in this country. So, like they said, it's not going to be mandatory. You don't need it. It's just, it's mandatory if you want to be allowed to work. And again, we have ID. Yes, we use our ID when we go to work. Yes. But the problem is with digital ID is where was that data being kept? Who was keeping that data? What are they going to do with that data? Is there going to be literally written into the legislation that data cannot be shared? What is going to be the benefit to these companies for holding our data? Because it's not going to be centralized. The government's not going to look, there was no centralized database. So, which third party is going to pick it up? And what is their incentive for picking up our data? Where is it? And also, where is the guarantee of the security of that data? Furthermore, how are they going to ensure that this is, you know, everyone has access to it? Are they going to make it so everyone has smartphones? Everyone who has that smartphone will then have that ID on the phone already when you set it up, when you install it. You know, there are still people who are slightly older but still in the workforce who aren't super tech literate, people in their 50s to 60s. They might struggle with this. But do you know what they don't struggle with? A piece of plastic, which they could. The government should really just be giving out for free to people, which they can look after as their ID. There are too many questions, and they're not telling us about that. And my biggest concern is it is very clear this data will be breached because it's not being held by the government. So this data will be breached. So to be allowed to work in this country, you need this data which is likely to be stolen because that's what happens with data, dudes.